What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, November 5th, 2019. Is Bitcoin playing out identically to how it did 2013 to 2016? I've been talking about it pretty much for the last couple years as we've been tracking Bitcoin, because Bitcoin keeps doing what we've anticipated in terms of following its market cycle consistencies. So let's talk about this. And we're going to actually jump from the weekly to the daily to the 4-hour chart. And we're going to do so rather quickly. So first off, to lay the foundation on the weekly chart, 2013 high to the bear market low, we have our Fibonacci 618 to 786 resistance, this green channel. Bitcoin came up, tested it strongly, saw resistance. It took 189 days to break back above that resistance and start entering that bull market, right? So here's 189 days. Similarly, Bitcoin, if we take our same Fibonacci retracement from 2017 high to bear market low, we have a similar move, right? Coming out of the bear market, resistance, back down. And currently, if we zoom in on the charts here, it took 189 days last time to break through this Fibonacci resistance. Right now, we are 140 days, just about 140 days, 133 days, right? I'm not sitting here saying it's going to take exactly the same amount of days, but interesting to see time frame wise after resistance here at this key Fibonacci resistance, the bull market doors, how close we are. So 189 days right around here brings us to December. So the question is, are we going to get this move in the next couple of months leading into 2020? Are we going to get that similar move? And this is one thing that I'm tracking on probably the most important charts to me, the weekly zoomed out charts that illustrate the cycles of Bitcoin. So many similarities. Going to the daily chart, here's what we're tracking more on the mid to short term. We have this symmetrical triangle. We broke through the bottom, as many of you remember, tracking that back in September. We broke through. We did not hit our targets for that breakout. What we're looking for, what we've been tracking, is a potential busted symmetrical triangle where we come back up, we test the bottom trend line, and we actually break through that trend line. Right now, a breakout target, 14,500 or so, up to 15,000. That would be us testing that key Fibonacci level over here on the weekly chart. Will that happen? It's just one thing we're tracking. If we really want to get an idea of if we're even going to make a move through this bottom trend line to really potentially confirm this busted symmetrical triangle, a very bullish move, we have to look at the 4-hour. And so for context to that, real quick, I want to play a quick clip from a video I did October 31st, not long ago. And we can put that as our swing low. And then we have our Fibonacci retracement telling the story of what the symmetrical triangle could look like, right? So maybe we do get a short-term breakout, a bounce, and the title of this video, a breakout on its way. This is what it could look like. We get this short-term breakout to this upper trend line, and we would be looking for resistance right in here in this Fibonacci retracement area, this 786 to 618 channel. So that kind of gives you a picture of what has recently happened. It definitely took, 6 days, around 5 days since I did that video. I did that video probably, all the way back here, right? So we didn't get an immediate bounce to the upper trend line, but we did get a bounce to the upper trend line. And it happened yesterday, and we have now a confirmed symmetrical triangle, and we are exactly 63, we're actually 10 days into this triangle, and the apex goes 14 days. We are exactly 70% to the apex of this triangle, which is right around that area where typically you'll see Bitcoin make a move either way. Most often in a symmetrical triangle, depending on the direction, you can call it a continuation pattern. Sometimes you can call it a reversal. Since Bitcoin has made a move since end of October, that last week of October, we could look for a potential continuation, a bullish continuation, Bitcoin getting a breakout to the upside, obviously with a shorter term target, probably right around 10,000, a little over 10,000. So that's kind of what we're looking for. It's these stepping stones. Right now we're on the 4-hour, right? From that 4-hour, then we can see we've broken this bottom trend line on this more mid-term potential busted symmetrical triangle. And if we're there, then we can start looking at the weekly and start asking the question, are we really going to approach that 14,000 to 16,000 Fibonacci retracement channel, the doorways to the bull market? These are all the things that I'm looking at right now on the charts. One thing I didn't mention, but I'm extremely aware of, is this 50 moving average. On the downside, considering everything else, this is the most important thing to me. I want to see what happens around 8,700. If we move down, will there be support there at the 50 moving average? Extremely important. Those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts below. I hope you're doing well and having a great week so far. If you're here and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of the channel as we grow this thing into the bull market. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day, and God bless.